Imagine the pressure. You're the defending champion, the hometown hero, and the weight of an entire stadium is resting on your shoulders as you stare down a break point. This isn't just another day on the tour, this is day 4 of the 2026 Charleston Open, and the stakes have never been higher. Today, the green clay of South Carolina is going to be a battlefield for the biggest names in American tennis. Welcome to Tennis Desk, your go-to place for the latest updates and deep dives into the world of professional tennis. Today, we are breaking down a massive round of 16. We're talking about Jessica Pegula fighting for her crown, Madison Keys looking for redemption, and a host of rising stars ready to pull off the upset of the year. Grab your gear, because this is going to be an emotional roller coaster. Let's start with the woman of the hour, Jessica Pegula. Being the #1 seed is a privilege, but being the defending champion? That's a target on your back. Pegula's 2026 season has been nothing short of a masterclass in consistency, boasting a staggering 19-4 record. But did you see that opening match? She didn't just play, she survived. Yulia Putintseva pushed her to the absolute brink, dragging her through a grueling 3-set marathon that ended $7-5 in the third. It was gritty, it was ugly, and it was exactly the kind of match that defines a champion. On the other side of the net stands Elisabetta Cocciaretto. She's coming in with zero fear after dismantling Yu Yuan in straight sets. Cocciaretto plays with that classic Italian flair, lots of spin, lots of heart. But here's the thing, Pegula doesn't beat herself. If Jessica has recovered from that first-round scare, her ability to take the ball early and redirect pace will be too much. The verdict, expect Pegula to tighten the screws. She knows she can't afford another slow start. We're calling this one Pegula in straight sets, but expect some high-intensity rallies that will leave you breathless. Next up, we have a fan favorite. Madison Keys is a player who can blow anyone off the court when she's on. However, let's be real, her 2026 has been a bit of a bumpy ride. She's been searching for that rhythm, that spark. Well, she might have found it here in Charleston. Her 6-2, 6-3 demolition of Donna Vekic was a statement. When Madison is hitting her spots on this green clay, the ball sounds different coming off her racket. It's pure power. But don't sleep on Anna Bonder. The Hungarian has been playing some of the most disciplined tennis of her career, coming off a solid win against Magdalena Frech. Bonder thrives when she can frustrate heavy hitters, but the Charleston crowd is like a 12th man for Keys. The prediction, Madison is playing with a point to prove. On home soil, with the fans chanting her name, she's a different beast. Keys wins this in straight sets, moving one step closer to the trophy. If you want a match that's going to be a chess match on dirt, this is it. Leylah Fernandez is playing like she's back in her US Open Finals form. Her movement has been elite, and she recently swept aside Paulina Kudermetova with clinical ease. But Diana Schneider is a physical powerhouse. She's the kind of player who wears you down until you just want the match to be over. This is going to be a high IQ battle of lefties. Who can find the angles better? Who can handle the pressure when the games go to deuce? The call, this is going to be the match of the day contender. We expect a 3-set war of attrition. Ultimately, Leylah's experience in big moments and her variety should see her through. Fernandez in 3. There is something special about two Americans facing off on home soil. Peyton Stearns has been the definition of composure lately. Her win over Ashlyn Kruger was a masterclass in winning the points that matter, especially that $8-6 tiebreak. But McCartney Kessler is the dark horse of this tournament. She just gave Janice Jen a literal lesson in tennis, dropping only 3 games. She is playing with house money right now, nothing to lose, everything to gain. The prediction, Stearns has the higher ceiling and more experience on the big stages this year. It's going to be tight, maybe even a bit emotional as friends turn into rivals for 2 hours. Stearns in 3 sets. We've got a packed schedule, so let's fly through the rest of these high-stakes matchups. Belinda Bencic vs Sarah Bijlek. Bencic is on a mission. She's looking sharp, focused, and her backhand is a laser beam right now. Bijlek is talented, but Bencic's pedigree is just too high here. Bencic in straight sets. Renata Zarazua vs Yulia Steradetseva, this is a toss-up for the purists. Zarazua has that never say die attitude that works so well on clay. We see her digging deep and outlasting Steradetseva in a 3-set grind. Iva Jovic vs Sofia Kenin, oh, Sofia. The former Aussie Open champ is always a wild card. She has the fire, but Jovic is a rising star with a lot of hype. That said, Kenin's big match DNA usually kicks in when the lights are brightest. Kenin in 3. Paula Badosa vs Anna Kalinskaya, this is a heavyweight clash. Badosa is finally looking healthy and happy on court, which is dangerous for the rest of the tour. Kalinskaya is a ball-striking machine, but Badosa's love for the clay gives her the edge. Badosa in a thrilling 3-setter. This is shaping up to be one of the most unpredictable days in Charleston history. But I want to hear from you. Do you think Jessica Pegula can handle the pressure of the title defense, or is she ripe for an upset? Is Madison Keys finally back to her best? And which of these All-American matchups are you most excited to watch? Drop your predictions in the comments below. I read every single one, and I want to know who you're rooting for. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Charleston Open, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you never miss a beat of the 2026 season. We've got so much more coming your way. See you in the next one.